Hello, welcome to this tutorial of the Elementi software. Today we'll be discussing how to make a project with a shared variable for use with Crestron. So to begin, I'm actually going to go out to our wiki. So let me choose this right here. Alright, so this right here is the Crestron page, and we have several different preset projects that you can use. We have a sample switch media project and a sample show message project. So today we're going to use the sample switch media project. You can simply click this, download it onto your computer, and then add it over into Elementi. And you'll be using an action to switch widget. So I've already done that, and if you look right over here in my project, I have this already set up. Now, this right here is my index file, and I only have one widget over here in the layers. It's just the dynamic action to switch widget, which you can see it right down there. So I'm going to double click into this, and in order to use this widget, a few things you need to do. We recommend no transitions. You can put transitions if you want, and then you need to update this shared variable. You can make this whatever you want. It can be message, variable, media, whatever you want to choose, and then you would just decide if it's multi-screen. So I have no default page selected, and then you come over here to mappings, and this is where you'd add your content, and you can add pretty much anything you want to add. So I have, as you can tell here, I have here's 2 photos, here's 2 videos. This is actually a power off widget, 2 playlists. So really any resource you want to use. It could be a weather widget. You just simply drag it over here, and then you type in the action. So I'll use a photo that I'm not using currently. So here's this one. If I wanted this, so just simply drag it over. It pops up, and I click, and I could add a number to it, or I could make it be any variable. So I could say this one will be called hello. So there's really no rules here. You just got to make sure you type something in there, and because you're going to use it later when you go to update it. So that's essentially all you need to do in the project, and you can make this any size as well. So this does not have to be full screen. I could come and decide, yep, I only want my shared variable to edit this part of the screen, so it does not have to be full screen. So let me hit save. Really quick, I'm just going to show you guys how you can do this on a video wall as well. It's almost exactly the same process. So here's my Crestron multiple screen project. So let me open it, and it looks exactly the same as the other one. So if you'll notice, it has an index, has my dynamic action to switch widget. The only difference is it's a 2x2 video wall. So as you can see here, 2x2, I have some information added in there, and then everything else is exactly the same. Dynamic action to switch widget, I've called it message. And now here's what I want to show you guys. Whenever you're using a video wall, you're going to be syncing these players up together. And what I would recommend is just going message at, and then putting the IP of the master player. So for example, if this was my master player, I would go 1.72, 0.19, 0.7, and then I'll just make up some numbers here. So if that's your master player for your video wall, you'd put that in. That way everything stays in sync, and that's all you would do from there. And you would of course click this multi-screen sync button to synchronize it, and everything from here is exactly the same. And as I mentioned before, if I go back, I can make this be full screen on all 4 screens. I could just make this be one screen. There's no rules as to what part of the screen that this can be on. So thank you for listening to this tutorial, and we'll catch you next time.